Pastors are partnering with police with spiritual efforts to reduce violent crime in the capital city, and they are offering more than just prayers. In a special report, WJTV 12's Margaret Ann Carter speaks exclusively with Jackson's new police chief about fighting crime with Christ. Margaret Ann?
Well, Melanie, in previous years, Jackson police chiefs have tried a number of different techniques to reduce crime, but homicides are up this year, and newly named police chief James Davis says the department can't fight this battle alone. An unsettling trend is forming in Mississippi's capital city.
There's what we call a murdering spirit in the city of Jackson. This spirit has been running rampant.
This year alone, more than 70 people have been murdered. In an effort to save the people of Jackson, Chief James Davis is turning to the power of prayer.
I'm seeing people shooting people that they know. And the next morning, they come to police headquarters to turn themselves in. That's a problem. So I'm soliciting help from the pastors to help with that demonic spirit of killing in Jackson.
And these pastors were more than willing to help because, like Davis, they believe crime is a community issue.
I felt like it was a 911 call. He was talking about the condition of the police department, how they had, these vehicles that was neglected, and how he needed the community to help him. And so I just felt an urgency.
Not only are they offering up their time and prayers, but every month each congregation has agreed to donate $100 to the department to fight crime.
When we have an emergency, we call the police department and they show up. And so we could take some revenue and invest in the police department to help them with their needs, because you can't lay down with less and expect to get more.
We have over 900 churches in Jackson. Imagine every one of those churches giving back. Now we're talking about salaries. Now we're talking about equipment. Now we're talking about training.
Like the saying goes, it takes a village. And by calling on all entities in Jackson, Davis believes together they can rid the city of violence.
When we continue to build those relationships with all entities of Jackson, crime cannot stay in Jackson, because everybody is part of the police department.
Well, Davis is encouraging churches to get involved in this partnership. And if you're interested or know a church that is, you can learn more by contacting the Jackson Police Department. We'll be right back after this break.